everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I am going to be memory planning the week of June 7th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner. These are my Caress Press inserts. I do have a full setup for this, but it's the same one that I've been in all year, and I'm going to be using this kit from Miss Meow. I'm really excited for this. This is my first time using a kit from her shop. I picked this up during the PVC sale, and I just really love the look of the format. I'm really excited to try this out. It is this like kind of lemonade themed kit. It's got some really gorgeous yellows, gold foil, and some really gorgeous like pinks as well. Just love the mix of the pastel-y colors with the bright colors. I'm just very excited to try this. Anyway, these are the full boxes. You do get 3 headers. One is a word header and some of these more scallop ones down here, and then date covers, checklists, some foiled icons. All 4 pages of this kit are foiled as well, which I do feel like a lot more shops are offering 4-page foiled kits than used to, and I am really here for that. I definitely love a 4-page foiled kit where all of the pages are foiled. I think that's such a nice touch. Anyway, this is the sort of functional page. You have these really pretty circles, which I think she sells stuff like that in her shop. A lot of like scallop shaped stuff, a mix of different foil options. I just really like this. I think it's very pretty. The gold is a very soft gold. It's not too harsh or brassy or anything. So I'm loving everything about this. This gorgeous bottom washi, this sort of like lace one, and then the floral, which I am of course obsessed with, and sidebar stuff and some layering items. And then this actually did come with a deco sheet as well, which is really nice. So I'm gonna try and pull this in. I know deco is not usually my thing, but this is just really pretty, and it's pretty small and cute. So I think I should be able to pull that in fairly functionally. But anyway, I'm gonna pull out these pages and jump in. So just jumping in with the date covers as usual, and I will just say this turns out to be one of my favorite spreads of the year so far, and possibly even just my favorite spread of the year so far. It's so pretty. I did end up using most of the deco sheet and did some layering, and it just looks really, really nice, and I absolutely love that. That being said, after 4 weeks in a row of these like floral foiled kits, I'm really missing the sort of like more, I don't know, not necessarily fashion girls per se, but that kind of style of kits that's like more like Caress Press, Scribble Prints Go, Sticky Essentials, like that kind of shops kit. And I do have like one more week where I have a more simple foiled kit because I already bought something really specific for Father's Day, which is the week after this. But then after that, I'm going to go kind of all out with, I think, either a Scribble Prints Co. or a Caress Press kit for my vacation week, which I am just back from now. So I'm a little bit behind with the voiceover. It's the end of June now, and this was from like the second week in June, but we were on vacation and at the beach for like 8 days, and it was really nice in between school and camp, and my husband took off work. I will talk more about that when I get to that week in my planner, obviously, which will be like next week and the week after that. But yeah, it was super, super fun, but I am just definitely feeling a bit out of sorts. It's like my first Monday back, plus we had to get like the kids all ready to start camp and get all of their supplies together. And now my daughter, who's going into kindergarten, is in like the big kids camp. She's not in the preschool camp anymore. So we had 2 carpool stops. They're going to the same camp, but like the carpool stops aren't in the same place. And it was just like a very chaotic day. Plus then back at work, doing email triage, all of that post-vacation stuff that always kind of tends to happen. But so I am just trying to get back organized. I got to get my bullet journal set up for July so that I can, start getting set up for the summer. I don't know. I'm just feeling a little bit chaotic, but I really wanted to record this voiceover. I know I didn't have like a backlog of videos like I usually do for vacation, so I've just kind of slowed down the pace a little bit. I've been pretty busy with work and with kids stuff and all of that kind of stuff, so I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to like film when I don't have time. But everything will probably be like just a little bit more relaxed over the summer, and then back in the fall when school starts back up and everything, and the baby actually starts school, I will have more time, and I'm already thinking about what I want to do planner-wise then. I probably want to maybe even start up a second stickering spread, go back to my rings or something like that, or some kind of new planner. I don't know. I've been thinking about it a lot lately, but I don't think it's going to happen over the summer. I'm just going to try and, relax and enjoy the last of the baby time, and also, do my actual work, which unfortunately I have to do. No, it's not. That's not unfortunate. I actually really like what I do. But anyway, so this week was really fun. It was very
I watched a lot of TV this week, actually. Just a lot of TV, which is not usually something I do. And actually, it was just mostly on that Friday where I ended up binge watching the entire season 2 of Love, Victor when it came out on Hulu. And I just literally watched it like all day. I mean, it's a half an hour show and there's 10 episodes, so it's only like 5 hours of television. But that's a lot of TV for me to watch in one day. Anyway, so I did that. I watched it like a lot during the day, and then I just finished it up before I went to bed at night after the kids were sleeping. I just really liked it, and I might watch it again. I don't know. I said that was season 1, and then I didn't, though. But I did really enjoy it. And also Loki started this week, which is on Disney Plus, and I also am really enjoying that. But that's only 1 episode per week, so you can't really binge it. I mean, I guess unless you saved it to the end. But there's like too many spoiler headlines online, so I can't do that. I just gotta watch it. Every week. I also got my hair cut this week and I got keratin done, so feeling super fly about that. And yeah, that's pretty much the highlights of this week. We were at the beach this weekend as well, but this was just like chill. The week after this was the last week of school, so that's when things start to get very summer exciting. Anyway, on Monday I did have a work call and then just some regular work. I am like working on this new project, but it's kind of just like very slow. It's a slow project is what I would call it. It's just like a kind of like a few hours here and there, which is actually nice because it's just like, you know, a little extra money and not too much work and not a crazy pace or anything. So hopefully that continues, but I'm sure eventually it'll either like pick up or fizzle out, but because that tends to be how things work. But for right now, it's nice. And then, yeah, I just did my regular Monday work as well. And then I just kind of hung out in the office and just listened to some podcasts, cleaned some stickers up, did some other stuff, and I painted my nails. And I have been doing this thing where I like paint my nails incredibly slowly, like 2 nails at a time, let them completely dry while I'm doing something else, like let myself get super distracted. And it's actually works like super, super well because then I don't mess up. Because I feel like I'm actually really good at painting my nails. I'm really bad at like holding still long enough for them to dry. So I was just like watching something or playing something. I don't even remember exactly what I was doing, but I do remember that it took me like a full 90 minutes to paint all of my nails, but they didn't chip or smudge at all or anything. So I definitely have to do that again. It's just that like I need a night where I can do that, and I try not to paint my nails near my husband because the smell like really, really bothers him, and it doesn't bother me, but I guess maybe I'm used to it because I do play with nail stuff a lot. But anyway, it really bothers him, so it's usually like not a night we're watching TV together or anything. And plus I like to do it at like a table or my desk or whatever, and that was just a lot about my nails. Yeah, and I've been kind of switching back and forth between wearing the press-on nails from Dashing Diva and just painting, and like usually with Olive and June polish, which is my favorite polish. Yeah, so anyway, that was my Monday. I didn't really do like that much besides like regular Monday stuff. As you can see, it's taking me a really long time to get into the flow of planning here the day by day. Like I said, I really wanted to use that deco stuff and also try out like some of the layering a la Lauren from Plan Lash Plans or Rachel from Gathered Plans, like that kind of style of planning. And I do think it comes together really, really nicely, but it did take me a little bit long to like figure out exactly how I wanted to place things. And it'll pick up as it goes along, but I do a lot of repositioning, especially early on in the week. And yeah, I do think it looks really pretty. And I've been like getting building more confidence with the layering up, which is nice. And I will keep doing that and keep going back to that as my kits are like that. But like I said, after like 4 weeks of floral kits, I'm ready for something like a little bit more bold and with some fashion girls and stuff like that. And a little bit more of that, you know, busier box, like Scribble Prints Co. Press kind of style, which hopefully I'll get to do soon as well. Anyway, on Tuesday, I just hung out with the kids. We worked in the garden a little bit. I've been like really into our garden lately, but it's so much work. I'm actually so sore right now from doing it yesterday. Just like a lot of work to keep the weeds cleared out because they're like not cleared out. I think at the end of the year, we need to like clear everything out of there and kind of start from scratch. We kind of like half did that this year because the house when we moved in. The people who lived here before us were like obviously gardeners, but stuff was like really overgrown, and we need to like do something a little bit more drastic to get kind of everything back under control, because nobody had lived in this house for like almost a year before we moved in, and so everything was just like really wild and overgrown. That being said, we do seem to have like really great soil, and because I usually am not like great at growing things, but everything, including the weeds, seems to be absolutely thriving. And then I wanted to do that day because it was supposed to rain later in the afternoon, and I had like stuff that I wanted to get situated before it rained. Then I did some work in the afternoon, and then it did really rain a lot. And that night I just read and then also listened to some podcasts. I think I might have even been listening to an audiobook at this time. I'm not like usually one for audiobooks, but a couple of like authors or podcasts have recently, it was like podcasts become books and books, something like that. I don't remember. And one is like John Green and the Anthropocene Reviewed, something like that. I know I'm saying that word wrong. I don't know. It was really good, and his voice is like super, super soothing, so you could definitely like listen to it. And I listened to another audiobook that was like all short. It's all like short stories or essays, which for me seems to be a little bit more digestible than like listening to a whole book on audiobooks, which I find moves too slowly, and I can regularly read much faster than that. So I just have a really hard time getting into audiobooks. But basically, if they're like essay books, that seems to be okay, because then it's kind of more like a podcast. I do really like podcasts though, although I typically like more like bantery podcasts, like ones where the hosts are always the same and there's like a lot of back and forth, that kind of thing, rather than like one person talking type of thing. But yeah, anyway, that was pretty much it for Tuesday as well. I just like destroyed the sticker that is like one of these headphones. It's from Harriet Wright Designs. I don't think she makes these anymore, and I do need new like listening to podcasts or headphones type stickers, so I have my eye out for those. I'm sure Crafts by Towie has something. I just have to keep an eye out for when that goes on $2 Tuesday as well. And then I was gonna like change it up since I destroyed that sticker, but I didn't want to, so I just grabbed another one. I hate when that happens and when I can't fix a sticker, but that sticker just could not be saved. Anyway, then on Wednesday, I did some filming and some planning, and yeah, I don't think I had any work on Wednesday. Oh no, I guess I did a little bit of work, but I don't know what I did in the morning with the baby. I didn't write anything down. We were just hanging out, as we do sometimes, because yeah. And then I was just like filming and planning, and then I did more reading. I have like a bunch of books on my Kindle from the library, so I've been like reading a lot. I feel like the way like the queue always works is like you have nothing to read and nothing to read and nothing to read, and then all of the stuff you have on hold comes in all at once, and then all of a sudden you have to read like 7 books in the same 2-week window, or you risk losing them. I know you can like delay them for a week or so, but I never seem to do that. I just go, yeah, let's just power through them. So it's just like a hurry up and wait kind of a thing, and then I just read a bunch. And then I did a little bit of work in the afternoon, and then that night we watched the Loki season premiere, my husband and I really very much liked it. Especially, honestly, I've really been enjoying the show. I've seen the first 3 episodes so far, and the first episode was like so good. I was just like so good. The opening scene of the first episode is just like it was just really, really funny and satisfying, and it set me up to really like the show, even though I'm not like a huge Marvel person. But I guess, I mean, we've been watching all of the shows on Disney Plus, but I like have not seen all of the movies or anything. Although I will say I do think I've seen all of the Thor movies because of the Hemsworth brother. But yeah, anyway, I was not in the show, but I'm really enjoying it. It's like very funny. I don't know. It's a funny character. I like Loki a lot. And then on Thursday, I just had a kind of chill morning, and then we did our Thursday usual, our last Thursday usual. We went to Starbucks, we went to the playground, and then we went to Wendy's and ate outside while the cleaning people finished up. It was really fun, and like my son had been playing with this little boy at the playground who has the same name as him, which he's like super obsessed with that they have the same name, and it's really cute, and they play together really nicely and stuff. But both of them were starting camps, after this, and at different camps. So that was probably the last Thursday we'll see him for a while, though we do live in the same area, so I'm sure we will run into them again at the playground. But it was just really fun, and and really nice. And then I was reading that day. I finished reading the second book in the Crown of Coral and Pearl series, which I don't remember what the name of the second book was, and it was good. It wasn't as good as the first one, though, and I mean, it was just like, it was fine, I guess. I liked it, and I read it. It's like a duology that I heard about from Samantha Plans and Reads over on her channel, and the first one was like really, really good, and the second one was like, I guess, medium good, I'll call it. Whatever. It was fine. I've already like forgotten a lot of things about it. And then we also got Korean that night for dinner as well. And yeah, I feel like that was the last night we actually got Korean from our place, because our favorite place for Korean food decided to like not be a part of Dash Pass anymore, and I like cannot bring myself to pay for delivery fees. So we've been ordering from a different place that like is just a fried chicken place that doesn't have like all the others, like the jiaji and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm sure we'll eventually cave because we'll really like that. But over the summer, it's fine because I feel like that's more of like a wintry food. Anyway, on Friday, which if you don't know, it's like a kimchi stew, and it's really, really delicious and spicy. On Friday, I had some workers at the house. They were fixing a window, and I also had my haircut and keratin, which was at the house. The person who's cut my hair for years she's back in the salon now because her salon is reopened, but she's also doing part-time there and part-time still going to people's homes, especially in our area because her salon's downtown. And so like with a lot of people not at work, a lot of her people that live in like our area that used to work downtown and go there don't want to come downtown anymore. So she's been like coming out to our area and just like doing a few people's hairs all at once. It was really nice. It's really nice that she is still doing that, and I actually really enjoy getting my hair cut at home. It's relaxing to be in the salon and all of that stuff, but with the kids and schedules and stuff, it's so much easier to just like have someone come to the house, and you still get like the full haircut experience, except for no one like shampoos your head, which that part is really nice because I love like a head massage, but she still like blows it out and everything. And obviously this time I got keratin done, so it was like, flat ironing my hair, especially for keratin. It's nice to have done in your house because I feel like keratin takes forever. So that was really, really nice to get done in the house. And then that afternoon I had like a quick work call, and other than that I pretty much spent every minute of the day watching Love, Victor on Hulu. Yeah, and I just watched the whole thing in a day, which I like had said in advance jokingly I was probably going to do, but I didn't actually think I was. But then it was 9 p.m. and I only had 3 episodes or so left, so I just watched the whole thing and went to bed a little bit later than usual. I usually go to bed so early since the kids are always up and I have to just wake up very early every morning, so I'm usually in bed and like asleep by 10, but I just stayed up a little bit late to watch the last episode. Couldn't leave it hanging, and just, yeah, it's a very satisfying feeling to watch the all of something in one day, but it's also like very disappointing because I obviously really enjoyed it, so I wish I had kind of saved it, but I just don't think I'm like capable of saving it like that. It's the same thing. It's the same reason that sometimes you end up stay up way too late to read a book, even though the book will still be there when you wake up in the morning, but sometimes you just can't help yourself. You know what I mean? Anyway, on Saturday, we did the summer usual of, just wake up, quick pack, and head to the beach. But this time we actually brought my mother-in-law down with us because my parents were actually out of town for the weekend, visiting family somewhere else. So we had the house to ourselves because my brother actually didn't come down either. So because of that, we decided to bring my mother-in-law with us so she could enjoy the beach and the kids as well. And it was super, super fun. We went to the playground on Saturday. It wasn't like quite beach weather. And then in the afternoon, we actually went to Ocean City. That's New Jersey, not Maryland. But there's like if you're not familiar with the area, there's like a really fun, family-friendly boardwalk there, like pizza, ice cream, rides, arcades, the whole kind of thing. And we didn't do the rides, but my kids have actually never done the rides yet. But we did go to get pizza from, well, it used to be called Mac and Mango's, but they got in a fight and now it's just Mango and Mango's, I think, or just Mango's. Anyway, it's like the best pizza on the planet. And we went and got that. And then we got ice cream and we let the kids play at an arcade for a little while and just like walked around the boardwalk. We brought home caramel popcorn, did like all the boardwalk staples except for the rides, and just had a really, really super fun time. And it was really, really just very fun. And then that night after the kids were asleep and stuff, my one friend from high school, whose parents also have a house in the area, she and her husband stopped by just to like hang out for a little bit and say hi because they were headed out of town, so we weren't going to see them for like a couple of weeks. So they just hung out for a little while as well. And I just like say again how nice it is to be able to see people again and like be in the house with someone and just like all of that. We are all vaccinated, so no worries there and everything. But it's just like so nice. This summer already has been just so amazing, and I am feeling very grateful for it. Then on Sunday, we got some smoothies and we took them to the playground because we didn't think it was going to be a beach day. So we went back to the playground, but then it was super hot. And so we decided to go. It was like warmer than we thought it was going to be. So we decided to go to the beach. So we didn't stay at the playground super long and we just went home and got our bathing suits. And then we went to the beach and it was really, really fun. And then in the afternoon, we drove home. We usually like just come down Saturday. We drive down like first thing Saturday morning. We get there like before you would need to go to the beach or anything. Like we're there by 8 a.m. honestly, because we wake up so early and it's not that far of a drive. And then we usually drive home at nap time on Sunday. So it's like one overnight, but we are able to get 2 beach days because we usually go to the beach in the morning because that's better for the kids' schedules anyways. Yeah. And then we did our Sunday usual, like meal prep, grocery shop, not in that order. Get the house ready, get ready for school, get ready for the last week of school because that was the next week after this. I have a Father's Day kit, but I really wish I had like a grad week kit because my oldest did graduate from preschool the week after this, although I didn't buy one because she's staying at the same school for kindergarten because our preschool offers kindergarten and our local school district only has half-day kindergarten, so she's staying in preschool for kindergarten. But I do now wish that I had one because like the graduation was so cute and everything, and she's like so excited for kindergarten. And they had like this really cute song called Kindergarten Here I Come, and it was just like, honestly, it was so adorable. I'm sure I'll gush over it next week, but that's fine. Now I know, and next year I will definitely be buying some kind of kiddo graduation kit week for the last week of school. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this week. Like I said, it was pretty chill and pretty fun. And then yeah, next week up, last week of school, heading into vacation. So just like big summer vibes all around. And I'm just really excited for that. I do have to catch up on that week and the week after that to be caught up in my planner again, which I am sure I will be by the end of this week. So more Plan With Me's coming your way soon. And that is everything for this week.
Okay, that is everything all finished up, and oh my gosh, I am so obsessed with this. I absolutely love this. I loved using the deco like that. I'm just really here for these bright colors, for the lemons, for the flowers, just all of it. Let me show you what I have left from the kit. I did kind of destroy the paper a little bit, but I do have like the bottom stickers, but I used all the full boxes. I didn't use the headers, and I used most of the functional stuff, and I did pull in some other stuff as well. And then this is what I have left of the washi page, which I like cut into multiple pieces, and I did use most of the deco as well. But yeah, that is everything. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on my planners. Bye.